Good afternoon and welcome to this presentation of AACS 15 Sports. Today the game is girls soccer as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the King Philip Warriors. KP ranked second in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League with 22 points on the season. They are 11-4 overall, 11-3 in the Kelly Rex division. They've scored the most goals in the division at 53. Foxborough scored the most goals in the league over in the Davenport. They've allowed only 16. The Bombardiers are in fourth place with 14 points in the season. 8 wins, 7 losses overall, 7-7 in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League as they're making a push to make the state playoffs for the first time since they joined the Hawk. Attleboro has scored 27 goals and allowed 32 on the season. Ned, these teams played on September 30th up in Rentham at McCats Field, and KP came away with a 6-0 victory. Coach Santos is going with a different lineup today. He usually plays a modified, a hybrid 4-4-2 as he calls it. Today he's reaching into boys coach Peter Pereira's bag of tricks and playing a 3-2-3-2.
I think they're just trying to confuse us.
And one of the points of that, of the 3-2, well, coming up and in the starting lineup is going to be Rebecca Rainey. The juniors come up from the JV team. She's going to start at left back. Ella Stromfors, happy 17th birthday today to Ella. And I guess her brother Jack. She's going to be moving up from the back line into the defensive midfield position, much like the Russo brothers play in the boys team. So it's going to be Ella Stromfors and Bethany Alves as defensive midfielders in their 3-2-3-2 lineup. When they last played KP had a number of fast break counters right up the middle. Coach Santos told the girls before the game, see that big A in the middle of the field? That's the game. That's the territory he wants his team to control. If KP can advance the ball down the wings, cross it to the middle, and find the back of the net, so be it. If they can win, if they have to do that to win, they'll deserve the win. But Coach Santos wants to slow down the Warriors today, play a more defensive-minded game, and try to beat them with counters. So Santoro, of course, is going to start in the back line on the right. Olivia Calderon in the center, and the new starter, Rainey, on the left. Look out for number 4 in the white. She is second in the Hockomock League in scoring. Kaylee McCabe of Foxborough leads with 29 goals, 10 assists. Ella Pisani, the junior, number 4, has 18 goals, 9 assists. And there's Calderon knocking the ball out. Jamie Davies, not Dawes, Davies, leads the way for the Bombardiers, 9 goals, 2 assists on the season. We just locked Peter Gobus out of the press box. The funny thing is he thinks it was an accident. Cross in the middle. First defensive play by Becca Rainey, the new junior to the starting lineup.
You probably better be careful. He may know where the power is to this building.
Good point. Riley Wesley, number 2, will have the throw in. We only got one official's name. Our second official was late. And here's Pisani. Long cross. Campbell coming out to get there. Knocked away by Rainey, but this will be a corner kick for KP.
Good defensive reaction there.
Yep.
That looked like there's going to basically be a collision, but the ball would have been dribbling into the net. And she got it off to the left.
So this will be the first corner kick. I've decided I'm going to keep track of QSCs today, Ned. QSCs, quality scoring chances. Norman with a left-footed cross. Off the foot of Pisani, back to Pisani, cleared out of there by Alves.
Is this part of your oops.
It's not offside. Campbell knocks that ball away. Yeah, I thought that was offside.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, he's...
Boy, shades of Taylor Twellman there as Campbell with her fist knocking that ball away, and part of her arm caught the striker for KP.
So he...
Whoops.
In the end, he has called an offside.
Yep. Brooke Mullins is number 3. I think she's okay. There's Campbell. On the season, Campbell has played 13 games, allowed 20 goals, a 2.15 goals against average. She has 5 shutouts on the season. For King Philip's, Lauren Casper's in goals. She's also played 13 games, only allowed 10 goals for a .77 goals against average. She's got 6 clean sheets. So what that means is, Ned, when the Attleboro's defense has been good, it's been very good. And when the other team has been able to find holes,
They found him.
Yes, and normally, again, it's with quick, aggressive counterattacking, which is why Coach Santos going with a 3-2 approach. Meanwhile, KP under Coach...
He's at a loss for words.
No, Gary Piquel.
Record this thing.
Gary Piquel, he was at Nipmuc High School in Upton, Massachusetts, next to, Campbell with Stromforce gets it out of there. And Campbell falls on the ball. It'll be a goal kick. But Gary Pichel, he was at Nipmuc Regional for 10 years, Upton and Mendon. Like anyone listening knows where Upton and Mendon are. He won a couple of state titles there. Oh, and that is onside. Going down the right wing is Biskowski. Cross. Oh, just in front. And we're seeing the KP speed early. Kang playing a forward today. Ball knocked back by Allison Smith of KP, who has 3 freshmen in the starting lineup. Normally you have 4 freshmen in the starting lineup. Today it's 3. But Gary Pichel, after 10 years and 2 state titles at Nipmuc, where he battled with Lou Colabello, who was at Douglas. Lou Colabello now coaches the girls at Milford. And Gary's been at King Philip for the last 10 years. They have 1 Division I South title. And still a heartbreaking loss, I believe, in 2019, where they controlled the pace of play against Bishop Feehan all game long. Hit 1 crossbar and 2 posts. And then a funky bounce went KP's way, and the great Ms. Yanchuk took off on a fast break, scored the only goal of the game for the Division I South title. Gary's going to get over that loss one of these decades. He's a graduate of Milford High. We're both class of 76. So he's very familiar with the story. I was clipped by Howie Long. Okay. True story.
Many of us are familiar with that story.
Yes. Emily Kang, again, playing forward today. Broken up. Nice defensive work. Number 13, Morgan Norman. And she plays on the left wing, and according to Hawksports.com, excels at crossing passes. Nice work on the back line. Number 19, Mason. I think there's only 3 or 4 seniors on this KP squad.
Wow.
Just going to turn the field mic up. There we go. The 2 ball boys on this side of the field. On the right is Steve Alves. On the left, in the red, I think must have been a costume day today at school, is Cameron Santos, coach of the Sun. And on the far side of the field, I think that's Joey Santos.
You don't think our ball boys normally wear their pajamas to the games? And the other one looks like he's wearing a bathrobe. So maybe it was a bathrobe.
Pajama maybe you're right. I wonder if they have a pink bunny outfit day, like for the movie Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Olivia Calderon. And there's Dunley. Nice pass to Parker, who's also in a new position today. Casey Parker, number 10, playing in the midfield on the right side. In the top of that, the 5 midfielders today, 2 defensive midfielders, Alves and Stromforce. Dunley and Parker in that more offensive-minded 3-row midfield. Ball's out again. Ned, we've been looking to our left a lot.
Unfortunately, yes, and that is the Attleboro goal, the one they're defending.
Yep. Yep.
I was going to say, this is one of those days we didn't have to bring our hats.
Yes, exactly right.
No sun in our eyes. And I'm glad I'm not out there in shorts and a short-sleeve shirt, though.
The official on the near side is Eli Nassif. Played his high school soccer for the North Andover Scarlet Knights and his collegiate soccer at Drexel as Kang steps on the ball but maintains possession. Off the foot of number 30, Danny Lemuschio, one of the 3 freshmen in the starting lineup, and she's had an outstanding season. She's got 5 goals, 3 assists for 8 points.
Wow. We've got...
Is that Santoro?
Having trouble getting somebody open to throw it to.
Kang is out. That'll be a turnover, KP ball. And it's interesting, again, Attleboro normally plays a hybrid 4-4-2. Today they're going with a 3-2-3-2. The plus is Coach Santos thinks it'll be a more effective way to slow down the KP counterattacks. The negative is when you got kids playing in new spots, you got kids playing in new spots.
Yeah.
Take them a while to get familiar. There's the birthday girl, Strom Fours. Breaks it up, gets it to Kang. Ooh, and that's off a KP foot, so Attleboro ball. Ella Stromfors, I asked her who was born first, herself or her brother Jake. She said Jake was born a few minutes first. You know why, Ned? Her mother wanted a practice round before she got it right with Ella. Heidi Lawrence with the steal. Long cross in front. Tapped, cleared.
We had a whistle beforehand. Offside.
Interesting. Nice run by Paulina Bizkowski. If I was a KP fan, I might question that offside call.
But fortunately, we're not, right?
Yes. I'm a big fan of Gary Pichel, their coach, and the whole program. But yes, I'm rooting for Attleboro today. I've called a couple of their playoff games for the NFHS in the past, so I'm a little more familiar with them than most Hawk teams. Nice defensive work by number 30 again, Lomuschio. Clearing it out of there is Rainey. That was the other thing Coach Santos talked to the girls before the game today. He doesn't have a problem if they want to just knock the ball out of bounds, allowing their defense time to reset like that.
Yeah.
A bit of a rope-a-dope technique, Ned. I think they want to try to slow this game down, frustrate KP's offense, and then hope to get a break the other way. Campbell scoops that up. We're going to put that down as the first official shot on goal.
Yep.
Although I do have a quality scoring chance for KP already.
This quality scoring chance, are you running a fantasy league here or something?
No.
I
just decided.
All these new statistics they've got for soccer, you know?
Oh, I still don't understand war and baseball and all that stuff. Davies, Attleboro's first real offensive foray, broken up by number 19, Rihanna Mason, just a freshman.
I must admit, I hear of these things and I haven't bothered to try to understand them.
Same, Ned. Again, I'm still carrying a flip phone, so I'm making no effort to understand many of these new stats. Number 8 comes onto the pitch, Danielle Gresham, a junior. Coach Pichel will sub quite a bit. And you see, Attleboro has done a pretty good job of clogging up the middle.
Right.
Conversely, KP has done a pretty good job of using the wings.
Right.
Impression so far, Ned, is we have no score a little more than 10 minutes in.
Well, I think KP is sort of swarming Attleboro. When Attleboro gets a chance to get their feet on the ball, they are covered in white shirts in no time at all. And the games we've seen them when they get very successful at the short passing, moving the ball, aren't getting any chance today at all with that.
Broken up, but a Santoro downfield. Emily Kang trying to use her speed as she's up top with Davies. And there's the first play, number 1, Grace Lawler. She was an outstanding player as a freshman, missed all of last year with an injury. And she has been a real stopper as the sweeper this year in the back line. They play 4 in the back line, but Lawler usually back a little bit farther than the other 3 defenders. And Coach Pichel said, watch for number 1 in the white, her speed laterally, Ned. He's amazed. He's her coach, and he's amazed at how much distance she covers laterally.
KP just did a nice run up the wing, but unfortunately for Attleboro, the lead player was offside.
Unofficially, that's 3 offside calls on KP already.
Yeah, we always will say if you don't get called offside, you're not trying hard enough. But sometimes you're supposed to be onside.
Stromforst way downfield. I'm sorry, we didn't get the name of the other official on the far side. Felt bad for the gentleman. He got here a little bit late, parked at the wrong gate, and had to run a half marathon around the field to get here in time for the opening kick.
Give him a chance to warm up.
If you're worried about the wind, I'd say around 5 miles an hour, may gust up to 10. It's blowing from the lower right of your screen to the upper left of your screen, so technically it's behind Lauren Casper, the KP goalie.
And you can see there's some colors forming in the trees over there.
Yeah, really nice.
And it would be wonderful if it was sunny.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to see anything else because the sun would be in our eyes, but the trees would look nice.
Again, that KP defense preventing Attleboro from getting a quality shot. And KP will get a free kick. Lawler will take this, number 1. Just a junior. She's a player who's really strong, plays much bigger than her size. Calderon playing the same position basically for the Bombardier defense.
Oh, that was marginal.
Yeah. Santoro. Stromfors. Headed away. That was number 5 on that play for KP. Addison Lamoth Vaughn. Down the right wing. Broken up. That's Alves.
Oh, she has nowhere to go with the ball. The blue shirt needs to get closer.
And it's going to be a KP throw-in.
At least in my opinion.
Yep. No score. 26:40 to go in this first half. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Dave Angel is operating our camera today. He'll be editing this broadcast later. Oh, pass in front. Open is Lawrence. Hard shot. Score. Just like that. I think that pass came from number 7 for KP. I hope I'm right. Beskowski. And in the 14th minute, Beskowski to number 17, Lawrence, and that's the quick counterattacking that Coach Santos and the Bombardiers were concerned about. Off a throw-in, it looked like the Attleboro had the ball. KP made the steal, and the second touch after that was a shot on goal. That was more than a little impressive, huh, Ned?
Yes.
Ooh, Santoro gets in the way nicely and then batted in by Ella Pisani. Headed ahead forward, save by Calderon. Wow.
Oh, it's a throw-in, not a corner.
Yep.
The ball liked them.
So that's 3 quality scoring chances, 1 that's found the back of the net for KP. Whoops. That's a rare unforced error by the Warriors as the goal scorer, Heidi Lawrence, tried to control that ball, but I think it hit above her ankle and ricocheted right back. Campbell, the junior goaltender, headed back by Gresham. Calderon's been very active today. Emily Kang, Santoro. There goes Parker. Kang follows up. Nice move to get around Wesley. And then broken up. And I'm starting to think there were more than 11 white shirts out there.
I know, it seems like just then we had 1 blue and 3 whites passing the ball around. And now we got almost as many whites as blues down here. And a very, very, very fast.
Yes. Lawrence showing outstanding speed there. Cross was deflected, but it goes out to Gresham.
Okay.
Follow-up shot, save Campbell. There's the first shot on goal by Pisani.
Ooh, good move,
nice
good
play.
move, good move, good move.
Kaylin Gray on the attack.
She's basically
Yep.
she was able, a good fast move, but she got in front of her help. And
Mason disrupted the play, cleared by number 1, Lawler. Yeah.
And that's what the problem is. You get a good fast break, and you don't necessarily have any help when you get out there.
Yeah.
But it'll come, We're no longer spending all our time in Attleboro's end.
Dawes, and again, she tried a shot from about 25 yards out. And again, Coach Santos wanting to see more of that today. Whoops, that goes over Calderon's head. Campbell's going to make a decision. Comes out and kicks it away with the left foot. Another decisive decision by Alexis Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's number 24, Michaela Thompson, another freshman, well offside. KP graduated last season. They're 2 leading scorers in the history of their girls soccer program. Chloe Lane, she's now playing soccer at the University of Hartford, and Avery Sneed is playing center back for Providence College. And Ned, she's a sophomore. And the head coach of Providence has already called her the best center back they've ever had in the history of the program. Speaking of outstanding center backs, Calderon with a nice play there.
Don't you think the high school should find a way to keep them, though?
Yes,
little
exactly.
marginal grades, or something. Yeah.
Well, I was kidding. Ella Stromfors, she's 17 years old today, thoroughly enjoying her second junior year of high school. Her teammate, Jamie Davies, was very entertained by that line. Ella, not so much.
Unfortunately, I think there's some rules from the MIA that doesn't let us do that with players, but at least not that we know about how to do it.
Whoops. There we go. There's Davies. Kang out front, stays on side, through ball, goes all the way through, and nice play. Lauren Casper scoops it up. Well, Ned, all those years we coached Special Olympics together, a new kid would join the team. What grade are you in? 6th?
Right.
6th grade was the best 3 years of my life.
And some of them believed you.
Yes. Well,
that's after they saw how Paul acted for a while. They were, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Here comes a free kick for the Bombardiers, about 44 yards out on the right wing.
There's all sorts of colleges last year gave everybody a second year for nothing.
That's right.
Or if you're willing to pay for it, we'll give you a second year.
Ayala steps into it. Hard right foot. Kang trying to get there. First save of the game for Casper, the junior goaltender.
Though it's not really actively raining to speak of right now, the field is wet. That ball could be very slippery for the keepers.
Yep, that's kind of what the Bombardiers are hoping for.
And it's not like you see in some of the games where they'll wipe off the ball occasionally for a throw-in. Nobody's doing that. Has no way to do that.
Pisani gets her first break. I think number 11 has come in, Kylie Menendez, and then there's a new striker in as well on the far side of the field. We'll try to get that. Looks like that's number 6, Sarah Harper, one of the few seniors on the squad. 1-0 KP with approaching 20 minutes to go. They scored in the 14th minute.
Okay, we got arrow change.
And here comes Angelique Duran. So we'll say hello to Claudia and Jackie, watching down in Peru, I believe. And just to drive Jackie a little bit nuts, we'll say, go, Alencia.
Yeah. You're just really confident he's staying in Peru, aren't you?
Good point. I'd like to give that guy a piece of my mind. Has Calderon been busy enough today, Ned? Number 4 in the white. I'm blue.
Yeah, no, I think all our Attleboro players are working out there.
Yep.
It's just KP is very good at swarming them when they get there, and definitely fast at picking up when the ball starts to move towards the Attleboro end.
On that left wing, number 17, Haig is in for the Bombardiers. Dunley deflects the ball off a KP defender. Attleboro maintains possession. Throw in by Becca Rainey. Strong fours, back pass to Rainey. Didn't quite get all of that.
Right.
Headed in by KP's Emerson Baker, number 10, another junior. Well, this is Rainey, I believe, I know it's her first home varsity game. I think it's her first varsity game overall. Second, thank you very much. Does not look out of place at all, does she, Ned?
No. I mean, that's the game played on this side of the field, though. The coaches don't need to see how they play. We would like to see it,
Yes.
and the fans.
Nice move. But Alves bails out the Bombardiers. Steve Santos in his 10th year as the head coach for Attleboro. He's assisted by Coach Thornton. There's a high shot. over the net. And that's a quality scoring chance, their fourth, but not a shot on goal. And hopefully she'll turn, and I can see the young lady wearing the orange shoes, what number she is. Number 9. Number 9. Kylie Anderson. Campbell's boot, controlled by Dunley. Whoops, over to Haig. And that's broken up by the same number 9, Kylie Anderson, another one of the seniors. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there are 6 seniors in the squad. Sorry about that, I was wrong. Again, there's Lawler. Nice left-footed pass through the middle. That's a freshman, Danny Lemuschio. Campbell gets there first. Wind's picked up a little bit. Left to right, right to left.
Yeah.
Nice punt.
Yeah. And good trap, unfortunately. Someone in white right next to her.
Yeah, it's back to Lawler. Wesley. Pressure by Kang. Nice play, Emily. Pass to Davies. Double teamed. Saying they all got the ball first. Original defense, number 19, Mason. Here comes a counter down the left wing. More white shirts than blue right now. Quick touch pass by number 11, Menendez. Thompson.
Unfortunately, the audience is wrong with the offside call. She was onside.
Oh, nice play. Dunley, junior captain. Lawler again on the defense. And, sliding before Hay can get there. Number 5, Addison Lamoth Vaughn. Matt Rodriguez is the JV coach for the Bombardiers. Mike Thompson played his college soccer at Ithaca as the assistant coach. Karen Pereira handles the freshman. And Gary Pichel's assistants are Paul Sullivan and Megan Osterlich. Nice play by Biskowski. Off the side of Rainey's foot, bailed out by Alves. I think that ball went over the line. Whoops, and the ball's kicked over the fence. That means a long run on that side for 13-year-old Joey Santos.
At least there's a gate. Oh, he's got a helper.
Oh. Someone's going to come back with wet sneakers. Inside 15 minutes to go, first half. Another sub.
24 off.
Thompson gets the break. Well, it's interesting, this roster for KP, more names on it than most teams, and Coach Pichel uses a lot of them. So number 13, Norman's back in. Long ball knocked down by Calderon. Getting there first is Anderson for KP. Keeping the pressure on. That was Mason. Too far for Menendez, turnover. Goal kick for Alexa Campbell. So this game being played on a Monday, October 25th. Right now it's a light drizzle. Late tonight, tomorrow, a nor'easter is coming in. And we're supposed to get buckets of rain tomorrow. I'm not sure if that'll affect the field hockey game against King Philip, which is scheduled. We also have a King Philip volleyball game scheduled to broadcast tomorrow night. And I think we might be broadcasting that. I'm not sure about the field hockey.
Well, I think the volleyball should play outside just to make it even.
There's not a sandy beach nearby, Dad. Steal. That was Ayala Santoro. Haig broken up. Played forward by Mason. How quickly KP transfers from defense to offense. Here's Coach Thornton.
They definitely have done this before. You know, they'll give a 2-3 pass combination there that goes where it should. You know, they know where each other are going to be. Not clear right after that is always as well coordinated, but that move into the middle seems to just have been practiced.
And Attleboro switching. Oh, nice play by Kang. Broken up, coming back into the play, number 30, Danny Lemuschio. Duran with a through ball pass, just missed connecting with Emily. Lawler. Look at that pass to Pisani.
They seem to know, they say, that's just the hopeful deep, but it's going to work.
Cross. Pisani. Nope, I'm sorry. There's Pisani, broken up by Rainey. Offside. That was number 6 offside. Sarah Harper started complaining and then, saw where Bethany Alves was.
Right.
Maybe that weird guy in the yellow shirt did get the call right.
Doesn't do a lot of good to complain in high school.
Calderon headed back by the freshman Lemuschio. Cleared out of there by Strom Fours. Attleboro, this different attack, this 3-2-3-2 approach, it has had the desired effect of somewhat slowing down the speed of KP, but with the girls in slightly different positions, Ned, I think it's hurt Attleboro's ability to transition from defense to offense.
Yeah, they more often seem not to be where the ball is. And we've seen them days when they have really connected together.
Yeah.
That isn't happening today.
Part of that is the talent of the team in white.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll not blame it on the coach's decision. We do want him to talk to us again.
Yes. No, I admire it. I mean, you lose to a team 6-0.
Oh, yeah, no, you want to change.
Exactly.
And try. Yeah.
That was back on September 30th, the 6-0 KP win. Corner kick for KP. Whoops, I was on the wrong side. This is going to be their second corner kick. This is taken by Rihanna Mason. She's going to use her left foot, it looks like.
In swinging.
Know where number 4 is. Getting her foot on the ball. Goal! What an unbelievable goal! Pisani's 19th of the year, knocked it out of midair. Wow, and way to make me look good, Ella. I said know where number 4 is.
Yeah.
She cut to that ball. A high arcing corner, and before it hit the ground, got her right, and then you could see her out there kind of reenacting how she did it. Got the right foot up and found the back of the net after bounced off Campbell. So in the 30th minute, 2-0 KP. Well, 2-0 Warriors, Ned, and nothing. A beautiful set-piece goal, and then a quick steal transition goal there first. Off the shoulder of Gray.
Again,
staying with it.
So many more white shirts in there than blue. Got that defense right back.
Pisani with the steal. She now has 19 goals and I believe 9 assists on the season. 28 points. Pass to the freshman. Broken up by the birthday girl Santoro, but Pisani gets it back. Whoops, and then that's an intentional trip by number 4. Wow. That was not subtle, Ned.
No.
She took down Casey Parker.
Now there's some. Ordered a word with her. Just made a run, Father.
Yeah. Before that, I don't know if I missed a push in the back. I don't think so, but that was an open and obvious trip by Ella Pisani, who's way too good a player to do that. Stromfors off her shoulder, right to King Phillips. Brooke Mullins puts it on goal. Third save for Campbell.
I'm not sure I call that a quality scoring chance, though.
No.
It's just...
Unofficially 5 offsides against the Warriors. Boy, do they keep the pressure on, huh?
Yeah.
Approaching 8 minutes to go. No, they are so quick and they are so quick and they are so well positioned. It really does seem like there's more than 11 of them out there. This throw-in will be taken by Wesley, a sophomore. Yeah. There's Lawler. Mason, nice work by Davies. Lemuschio. A lot of long passes right to the foot of Pisani. A rocket tipped wide by Campbell, our first red pen save of the day.
Yes. Third corner then, right?
Yep. I don't know what happened. In past years, Ned kept track of the corners. I don't know how that job got passed to me.
All of a sudden, he just started doing it, and I figure I'll save the ink. I don't have a multicolored pen, though.
That's true. I'm nothing without my Bic 4-colored pen. In front, headed away. Nice work. I think that's Santoro. Whoops, Kang off.
Having a little trouble clearing the zone, but did get it out.
Davies. Jamie leads the Bombardiers with 9 goals on the season, number 7 in the white. Here comes that quick counter. Pisani couldn't quite control it. Alves is there.
But it's not going
Whoa. Out. That time it was Alves with the, looks like a rebounder boxing out in basketball. Throw in for KP. Pisani with a nice over-the-top ball. Good work by Becca Rainey.
Skull kick.
Very good work by Becca Rainey.
I was going to say, from here we could have no idea who touched that last.
Yeah. And Joey Santos has abandoned his ball boy duty, so going across the far side is Steve Alves, now working on the far side of the field. Pisani pass to the right, Rainey. And that call's going to go against Piskowski. Well, before the game, we told you Coach Santos told his girls he wanted his team to control the area of the field right in the middle where the big A is. The good news is they've done that, Ned.
Yeah, I think they're having some success at that. Unfortunately, KP has reacted by saying, okay, you can have it.
Yeah.
At least part of the time.
Yeah, and they've been able, and again, in the middle of the field, Attleboro stops them defensively, but KP has had success moving down the wings. Heck, at least they've made him do something different, Ned.
Yeah. He called that as a offside. I'm not know what he called there.
Might have been a hand.
Some sort of foul.
Inside 5 minutes to go in the first half.
It was field hockey would have been a foot, but I don't from the signal. But
Lawler.
You're supposed to use your feet here.
Rainey heads it away, but Pisani's there to get it back. Bailed out by Isla Santoro, who's been very active today. Not sure if that's 11 or 12 coming in. It might be Weeblin. Broken up by Parker. Santoro tries to break it up. KP maintains possession. Onside. Corner kick. 4th of the half.
The KP player felt she had to help the official know who kicked it.
This corner will be taken by Morgan Norman. Nice work. Up in the air. Alves, good work defensively. Headed away. Up in the air. Campbell leaps and makes the save.
In the middle of a bunch of white shirts.
Yes, 5th save of the game. Nice defensive work, Bethany Alves.
Good.
Nice defensive
Nice.
work. That Gray, I believe. Onside, here comes Davies, but getting there is Lauren Casper. Boy, even when she doesn't get as much on the kick as she wanted to, it still went to a teammate, in that case, Wesley. Oh, nice spin move by Mullins. Set. Hard cross. Header. Oh! Wow. Is that 4 or 7? What a beautiful play.
Right. He's calling offside.
Oh, okay. 6th offside unofficially.
Yeah, right.
And that was Pisani, kind of off the side of her head.
Yeah, no, that was the beautiful redirect. Don't see that very often at this level.
We are 37 seconds away from Super Secret Mystery Time. Rainey. Whoops. Nice place. Santoro's been solid.
Yeah.
Rainey knocks it out again, but wow, a little pinball action there, and finally Campbell will scoop it up. Headed back by Gresham. Long shot. Pisani. Oh, wow. Ned, that started dipping about 2 yards too late.
Yeah.
Wow, what a bomb from 43 yards out.
So it's
Wow. Yep.
I lost my thought.
Okay.
I had something very, very wonderful to say and lost it.
Davies.
Okay.
Through ball to Haig down the left. Little bit too far. And is that number 5 back there?
Yeah, I think
Lamoth Vaughn. Classic simple uniforms for KP, but the numbers on the back are not old guy friendly.
so. Right. Somebody saved money on the number size.
Haig tries to keep it in. Nope, another throw in for KP in front of some really nice foliage there.
Right.
Alves back to Calderon.
Deep ball. Put it on.
Davies, can it stay in? No. Very late in the first half. KP scored in the 14th minute. The assist went to Baskowski. The goal to Heidi Lawrence on a quick steal and counter. And then off a corner kick in the 30th minute from the far corner as we look at the field. High arcing kick and then a half volley from about 8 yards out by Pisani. 19th goal of the year. Kang's pass just misses. Rainey.
Deep ball. Did it stay in? No.
How many throw-ins has Lamoth Vaughn had in the past 2 minutes?
Game.
There's the halftime. 2-0 at the half. Ned, thoughts, stories, anecdotes.
Well, I think Attleboro is having an effect on KP. KP is not doing everything they want. They're definitely connecting, but they have moved to work up the edges very successfully. And it seems that Attleboro, when they're getting these good opportunities to get down, luck is just not with them. The ball's going a little too far or a little off to the side.
There it is. 2-0 KP. 40 minutes of soccer to go on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. Jumpin' Juba will perform a live concert in the Attleboro Library's Marble Room on Thursday, November 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. Jumpin' Juba is a local blues-inspired trio that plays rearranged R&B classics and original music. They play frequently in the local area and recently performed as part of Attleboro's Summer Concert Series. This program is supported by a grant from the Attleboro Cultural Council, a local agency which is supported by the Massachusetts Cultural Council, a state agency.
Welcome back. It's halftime at Tozer Cassidy Field. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. King Philip girls are leading Attleboro by the score of 2-0 after one half of play. King Philip comes into this game with 22 points, sitting in second place in the Kelly Rex division behind Franklin, who's atop the table with 11 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws for 24 points. But King Philip has scored 13 more goals than Franklin has, and we've seen that offensive prowess today, haven't we, Ned?
Oh, yes. They definitely know how to get there to attack the net. They're doing it from a bit farther out than we might expect today.
Yep.
And have only had 2 success, but awful lot of chances.
Yep.
And getting themselves in a great position. They seem to be getting offsides a lot. I don't know if that's because Attleboro is playing them cleverly, looking at them and saying, okay, I'm not going to move with them, so they stay offside, or they're just a little bit too fast. You know, we're going to go with the Attleboro knows what they're doing.
Yeah. So Franklin is on top in the Kelly Rex. King Philip in second. Mansfield is third with 20 points and a 10-4 league record. Attleboro in fourth, 7-7 in the division, 8-7 overall. They have 14 points. Milford coming in fifth place, 2 wins, 11 losses, 1 tie in the division. Taunton still looking for their first win of the season. Oh, Taunton beat Sharon in their first game of the year to start out 1-0. They are 0-4 in league play since then. Pisani now has 19 goals on the year for KP. That's second best in the league. Jamie Davies has 9 goals, 2 assists for the Bombardiers. Morgan Norman, we mentioned her. She's taken some of the corner kicks. Number 17. Oh, which one's Norman? But Norman plays on the left wing, usually number 13. There it is. And they talk about her ability with crossing passes. She's got 9 assists on the season.
Not shabby at all.
And then the freshman, Danny Lemusio, 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points on the year. But the big game in the Hockomock,
There is a big game.
the top 2 teams tonight at 6 o'clock over in the Davenport division. Foxborough at 12-1-2 is playing Oliver Ames 11-1-1. And that's the showdown, basically, for well, barring any upsets later on in the season, that is going to be the showdown for the top spot in the Davenport division. Peter Gobus of the Sun Chronicle sports page was lamenting he can't see that game.
Right.
If you enjoy the tone of these broadcasts, I host a rather unique show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till noon, Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat. It's a talk show and a parody of same.
Definitely, it's a very successful parody.
I get that, Ned.
Well, parodies are planned, right? You know.
It's ADD radio. We bounce around all kinds of subjects. We don't pick one topic and hammer away at it for 3 hours. Sometimes we venture into ADHD radio, which is tough for even me to keep up with, never mind the audience. It's a very different show. When it's good, it's very, very good. When it's bad, it's utter drivel. But at least it's never average.
It is definitely never average.
Yes.
I have to say that. I must admit, I don't listen to it every day. Occasionally, I have other things I need to do. But it is enjoyable.
If you're a radio person and you're, had enough of the constant conservative talk on the AM dial, or you want to give NPR a break if you're from the other side of the aisle, try out Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to noon on 1320 WAR.
Hey.
Nailed the dramatic pause, Ned.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296. Ned, you're almost a trained professional. What does that dead air mean?
Well, we didn't turn the knobs as we should have.
We're back. Yeah. Hey, you wanted to make a comment about the success of the sports teams this fall.
Yeah, I was looking at the MIA Power Rankings page, which determines who goes to playoffs, and it was a week out of date. But the Globe has a daily one activated, which may not be precisely right. Mm-hmm. But at this point, put I shouldn't say all three. I say boys soccer, girls soccer, and field hockey in the playoffs by the power ranking system, which is the only thing that really counts for the MIA right now. And it looked to me the holes the Globe had were actually couple wins they hadn't counted, which makes their power rankings even better.
Again, Coach Santos, the girls looking for their first appearance in the state playoffs. Since they joined the Hockomock League 9 or 10 years ago. The girls' field hockey team, they are having their best season since the late 70s. And I apologize, I don't have my field hockey folder with me. there. I've got the name of the coach written down, but they made it to the district final game once in the late 70s. Haven't had a whole lot of success until Coach Lindsay Antoon showed up. She's gradually built up the program. This year's senior class is the first class that was part of the Attleboro youth field hockey program. And it really shows as they are doing very, very well. And the boys soccer team with a winning record headed towards the playoffs, so that's good news.
Right.
Call goes the Bombardiers' way. Yep.
Yeah, a winning record gets them to the playoff, but it's better to be, the power rankings are the current way and shows more the strength of what's going on.
Yep.
And they are there.
And the volleyball team under Mary Catherine Rooney, they're having their best season ever in a very, very, very long time.
Right.
Although they're playing King Philip tomorrow night, and those two schools have played each other 17 times over the years in volleyball. King Philip 17-0, so that'll be a big test for the Bombardiers tomorrow, as we'll have that game.
Volleyball teams seem to be streaky in the sense that if they're successful, they hold success for several years, more so than some of these other teams. I'm not sure why. I don't.
Well, once programs have success, the young girls come up. They want to play for the teams that are winning. That's where you look at Taunton. You know, Taunton has struggled in a lot of girls' sports, but every single year they are a challenger for the state title in volleyball. That's the culture that's risen in that town.
And of course, you know
nice.
who else is a very good volleyball team? Westboro.
Oh yes, there's a breakthrough by Pisani. Contact with Alves, hard, and then Pisani grabs Alves. Hard shoulder-to-shoulder contact. That's the second time we've seen Pisani do that. First time was a trip. That time she just grabbed Alves. Good hard physical soccer, the initial shoulder-to-shoulder hit. That's...
But you're not supposed to be using your hands.
No. And you know what? She's a good enough player. She doesn't have to do that. 19 goals, including one today on the season. Nice play by Pisani, heading it back. Alves gets it out of there. But you know what? I think in a competitive game like this, I think Alves and Pisani are getting on each other's nerves a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Rainey goes down but makes the play defensively, and they're going to give the foul. Good for Becca Rainey in her second varsity start. On the back line against a team like KP, that's pressure.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah.
Oh, broken up. Way to read that play by Biskowski. Cross. Stromfors on her 17th birthday knocks it away, allowing her teammates time to reset. And if you joined us late, her brother Jake, who basically plays the same position for the boys team, he was born 2 or 3 minutes before Ella. And in the way Ella tells it, her mother wanted to practice first before getting it absolutely perfect when Ella came into the world. Davies has an opportunity for a break, but look at that speed of Lawler. Knocked away by Lauren Casper. That's only the second time Casper's been under pressure all day.
Right.
Mike Thornton tracking that ball down. One of the assistants.
He's not wearing pajamas.
Stromfors. Tries to knock it in for Davies.
Oh.
She went offsides, I think. When number 19, Rihanna. Well, wait a minute. The offsides is called when the pass is made.
Right. You know, he was slow to
interesting.
make that call. I didn't see.
Okay.
But
Again, the official on the far side is Ellie Nassif. Played his high school soccer for the North Andover Scarlet Knights and played collegiately at Drexel. Is that New Jersey or Long Island?
I would have said it's
Pennsylvania. I'm not
Pennsylvania.
sure. Yeah, I think it's Pennsylvania.
It's all one of those southern places down, you know, south of here.
Yes, Rainey knocks it over Kang's head, and there's Lawler again, and there's that lateral speed. You know, you watch this long enough, you get the idea King Philip knows what they're doing out there, Ned.
Yeah, they seem to.
I asked,
But sure. Free kick.
I asked Coach Michelle before the game, Ella Pisani, she came into this game with 18 goals and 9 assists. Has she really been good or just wicked, wicked lucky this year? He said, oh, I'm sure she's had her lucky moments, but it's mostly talent, trust me.
Right. Talent makes luck.
There we go, the Bombardiers pressing. Coming back defensively. KP pressing. That was Tompkins. Pisani, fakes the shot. Nice move. Broken up by, I believe, Duran. Long shot, scooped up. Campbell's first save of the half. I believe it's her 6th of the game. And unofficially, we have KP down for 5 quality scoring chances. Attleboro looking for their first. Again, they're hitting Davies. Broken up by Lawler. I'm getting sick of saying broken up by Lawler, Ned, and we've still got 34 minutes to go in this game.
Well, we could talk to the coach to take her out.
Take that as a compliment, Grace. Pisani with a nice aggressive play. Boy, Santoro has been solid every minute of this game. Whoops. Quick turnover off the leg of Emerson Baker. All the way to Campbell. Catch that coaching advice? Headed forward by Stromfors. Is that Duran or Emily Kang? I think that's Kang. Headed forward by Santoro. Well, this new 3-2-3-2 alignment, Santoro's adjusted to it well, that's for sure. Emily Kang, now she's in the midfield after playing forward earlier. Broken up on the through ball pass by Lamoth Vaughn. Broken up by Dunley. Junior captain Dunley holding on to the ball. Back heels it to herself, knocked out of bounds. KP will reset. I still say Coach Gary Purcell is sneaking an extra player in white out there once in a while.
We need to be somebody counting.
Every time an Attleboro player gets the ball, they have so little time to try a creative move with it. And also Attleboro on their best days, Ned, they can spread the field laterally. They haven't had time to do that today. Nice play, Calderon. That was Coach Santos. I love what you're learning from Coach Santos earlier this season when he played soccer. You know what 2 positions he played, Ned? Goaltender and striker. Keep him away from the middle of the field. He wanted to be at one end or the other.
Depending on the level of your team, sometimes your best athlete can be your keeper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not so much. People are more specialized now.
Yep.
You know, that the time you even reached the high school.
Oh, Alves to Gray, and her pass to Davies broken up by Mason.
The signs of things we've seen in other things where they get the short passing.
Yep.
And it just isn't quite working today.
Oh, nice move. Pisani has time to control it. Blocked by Santoro. Tompkins, the freshman, inside. Here's Lawrence. She's got an assist today. Goal today, excuse me. Pisani. Shot, save, Campbell. 2nd of the half, 7th of the game. Nice punt.
Oh, push on KP.
Whoops.
Oh, wait. Don't get to put it up there?
Isla took a few extra steps there.
Well, I'm not sure they really understood what happened when.
So from 59 yards out, free kick. And we see Parker's hustle as always, but she was boxed out nicely. I'm not sure if that was Thompson or Mahoney on the far side. Here's Thompson again. Strom fours.
Oh.
Down. Cleared by Lawrence. Nope, that wasn't Lawrence. I'm sorry. That was 19, Mason. Quick pinball passing there. Pisani off of Dunley, and it goes off of Dunley right to a KP player. Back touch pass to Pisani. Through ball. Santoro gets their shot. Save. So obviously the KP player got there first. Let me see her number. That's number 30, the freshman, Danny Lemuschio. I asked Coach Pichel which player has been the biggest pleasant surprise. He said all of the freshmen have given him more than he expected, but number 30, even a little bit more than most. It's been very, and she has 5 goals, 3 assists on the season. Inside 30 minutes to go, 2-0 KP.
Oh, sub happening.
Yep. Oh. Forgot to put my distance glasses on in the second half, Ned. There we go. I need those now, you know. Strom fours. Headed away. Counterattack. Isla's there, but KP, that's offside. On the far side, 17, Heidi Lawrence. KP scored in the 14th minute. We believe the assist was from Buskowski after a quick steal. A through ball pass to number 17, Lawrence, who found the back of the net. And then in the 30th minute, off a corner kick, high arcing corner kick, half volleyed by Pisani. Tremendous play. Campbell got a hand on it. Trickled over the line for the goal. Long through ball by Pisani. Campbell comes out. Scoops it up. Good work by Rainey. Rainey prevented Piskowski from taking a direct line to that ball. I think that's a handball, right, on Thompson?
Push.
Oh, push. Ooh. That was a push, Ned. They're calling it a little tighter here in this half.
Yeah. They're listening to the spectators.
Isn't that rule 1 of an umpire? Don't listen to the spectators or a referee?
Right, no, you don't want to do that.
Oh, Campbell gets all the balls crossed in front. Cleared away. Gray with a great opportunity for the Bombardiers. That's their first quality scoring chance of the day. Nice work defensively, 19, Rihanna Mason. But that's the kind of through ball, fast break that Steve Santos was hoping the Bombardiers could take advantage of once or twice today. Getting a rest is Bukowski. Parker for the Bombardiers getting a rest. I believe that's Haig coming in. And coming in for KP is number 9, Kylie Anderson, one of their seniors. Nice work, Davies. And now it's KP trying to spread the field. And there's, Thompson, the freshman, up the far side.
Well, you know, there's this rule that says whenever you're on the stand and press box side, get to the other side so they can't see the number on your shirt.
Yes. And again, in years past, the teams used to sit on this side, but then with COVID last year, the teams had to be on opposite sides. Another break. Attleboro trying to move more north and south, knocked out by Riley Wesley. Both the boys' coach, Peter Pereira, and the girls' coach, Steven Santos, on that side realized, boy, on a sunny day, you mean I don't have to squint into the sun for an hour and a half? So they've stuck to it over there, and that's been the benches on the far side.
Right.
Usually on senior night, they come on this side.
Right.
And on senior night last week with the boys, it's amazing, Ned, how much better we were in the subs.
Yeah.
Kang broken up again on that far side. I think that was Wesley again. Haig putting the pressure on.
Good move.
High hop off this wet turf at Tozer Cassidy Field. Touch pass to Pisani. Nice work by Als. Santoro. Kaylin Gray trying to get there. Another clear by Rihanna Mason. There's Pisani against Santoro. Pisani left foot forward. KP could make it 4-on-3. Look at Santoro hustle back into the play. Thompson crossing pass. Lucio, right side. Anderson, nice defensive work. Rainey, corner kick though.
Subs.
Yep. So this is going to be unofficially 5th corner of the game for KP. And in this half, the Bombardiers, again, the wind moving from the lower right of your screen to the upper left, so diagonal.
But it's died down quite a bit from earlier.
Who's going to take this?
She just came on, I think.
That'll be number 13, Morgan Norman. No goals on the season for Morgan. Oh, wait, look to the next column. 9 assists. In front, headed away. I think that was Rainey. Gray, who can really move, but getting there first, number 5, Lamoth Vaughn. In lacrosse, there's a term, ground balls. By the way, number 23 is in for the Bombardiers, Zoe Johnson-Kiff. She's got 4 goals on the season. But ground balls, when a player scoops up the ground ball first, and transferring that stat to soccer, the KP girls on those loose balls, they've gotten their foot on it first.
They have speed.
Yes. Yeah, that's a bit of a push in the back by Isla.
Yeah. Well, she could argue I've done no more than other has happened, but it's a proper call.
Even the Attleboro fans in front of us chuckled at that. Yeah, that was a foul.
Well, she's learning from what they're doing. Yeah.
Inside 23 minutes to go, 2-0 KP. And again, the elite teams in the Hockomock League, Foxborough, OA, Franklin, Mansfield, KP. Whoop, long through ball. Campbell comes out. Nice save. Attleboro just below that level this season, but there it is. And an elbow. Or did the ball hit that one?
I think it rode up on our arm.
Okay.
That's what it looked like to me, and I think that's what he's calling.
Zoe Johnson-Kiff, I believe she had a hat trick this season. I think he gets Stoughton. She's getting her turn up top with Emily Kang. Gray, Santoros, and Haig are the midfielders along with Dunley. Kang going to that through ball. Zoe is onside. Gets there first. One quick tap. Knocked away.
Well, we've got a...
Number 19 for KP, Rihanna Mason, the freshman, saves the shutout. And who's that yellow card against? Is that the goaltender?
I'm not sure.
And I guess they're saying the goaltender, Lauren Casper, came out aggressively. It's going to be a free kick for the Bombardiers right outside the penalty box, 22 yards out.
I would not disagree that was pretty aggressive coming out.
Yeah.
She is being, because she has to go off.
So in the 59th minute.
So they got to,
I don't think Coach Pichelle has caught on to this yet.
If she was carded, she has to leave. So they've got to quickly prep another keeper.
So yellow card, and that was Kaylin Gray. That was Zoe Johnson-Kiff.
Yeah.
So the goalie slams into number 24 for the Bombardiers. Free kick, 22 yards out. Yep.
If you're carded, you have to go off.
You have to. Okay. I didn't know if it was,
You have to go off for each one.
I didn't know if it was a goalie.
I didn't know if it was sportsmanship or if we actually had.
All right, so It's not like the days of the old NHL where the new goalie gets to warm up. Now Gary Pichelle and Steve Santos talking together, the two head coaches. Now, could Emily Dunley take this shot quickly now before the goalie gets here?
They have called time. Didn't get to do it.
Pretty sure that's not allowed.
And I'm so sorry, there are two backup goaltenders on KP's roster, so I'm not sure if this is Sarah Cullen, the junior coming in, or McKenna Norman, the sophomore. But she forgot something.
Instructions from her coach.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. And it was funny. That was the official Ellie Nassif on the far side who told her that the coach was trying to get her attention. I sincerely apologize to KP fans. I don't know if this is Sarah Cullen or McKenna Norman, but here's from 22 yards out, Emily Dunley trying to make this a one-goal game. Bethany Alves right in front of the net. Dunley. Goal! As it bounced off the wall, it's a 2-1 game. What a blast by Dunley in the 60th minute.
Great job, Lou. Let's get another one.
And original keeper comes back in, and she's allowed to. She just has to go off for the one sub opportunity.
And that deflected off the wall. And again, soccer is a funny game.
Yeah.
Again, more quality chances for KP. More shots on goal, more corners, but all that counts is finding the back of the net. Ned, we've told the story many times. Angelique Duran is in. By the way, the Westboro High School girls are undefeated in Central Mass, my alma mater. But years ago, about 10 years ago, the Westboro's boys were the #1 seed in Central Mass. First round of the playoffs, they outshot their opponent 14-0 and lost 1-0 on an own goal.
Oh, yeah.
So funny game, soccer.
Right.
I mean, because let's face it, if this was basketball, KP might have a 15, 20-point lead.
Yeah.
But it's soccer, and it's 2-1 KP, and the pressure's on. And they quickly counter.
Okay.
Great speed. Nice defense, but the rebound, long shot, high! I believe that shot was Brooke Mullins. No, that's not Mullins. I think that's number 9, Kylie Anderson. Yes, Kylie Anderson, trying to see who the initial run was. Oh, that was Pisani.
I said, by my eyes, it's getting kind of dark out there.
It is a little dark.
Yeah.
Good work by Rainey on the left side of the back line and Calderon in the back.
Yeah, Attleboro played it fairly well. These attacking players, not quite enough blue shirts there to block out everybody, and had to pick somebody.
Okay, so thank you. Dave Angel says that the KP bench, they were cheering for Sarah when she went in. So that would be Sarah Cullen, the junior, who was the backup goaltender there. And again, nothing she could do. The ball deflect off the wall in front of her. Boy, Dunley, though, she blasted that shot, didn't she?
That was a nice shot. Surprised by the bouncing wall. That's not typical. But usually.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, her father, he's the baseball coach at Attleboro, former pitcher at Boston College. That was the fastball, Ned.
That's right. Yeah. Well, no, as I say, usually they're not all bouncing up and down independently. And
but there's the plan for Attleboro, try to control that the central third, the midfield, and look for a break after Strom forces it down, and Casper. Oh, stolen! Long shot! Getting there! Score! Tie game!
he gave it.
Oh, yes!
Yes, he gave it. He gave it.
Zoe Johnson gift for the goal. Emily Kang with the steal and the assist. We are tied at 2 in the 62nd minute.
This game has changed.
Ned, I had my head down. How did Emily Kang, how did she come up with that ball?
The keeper made a bad clear.
Wow.
She came out and just sort of popped it and put it right to her.
Get another one.
So Zoe Johnson, Kiff with the goal. her 5th of the year. A great steal and assist by Emily Kang. And amazingly, we're tied at 2 in the 66nd minute.
Right.
I speak good. Sorry, folks.
It's clearly against the run of the game, but actually not that much against the run of the game in the last 10 minutes.
Exactly. KP was dominant in the first half. This second half has been far more competitive. Again, Attleboro in the second half, they only penetrated within 30 yards of the KP goal on 2 occasions by my recollection. And here comes Santoro. Whoops. Pisani. Oh, nice play by Calderon as Brooke Mullins was charging towards the net. Pisani, that's shoulder to shoulder. That's okay.
I disagree.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, she pushed. I'm sorry.
Those arms are out. Both arms are out, though.
Okay.
So the question, who decided not to pick on either of them, I think.
All right.
They,
I looked down at my program very quickly. I looked
it
up.
started with the shoulder and finished with some arms out.
Okay. And again, KP on all of Attleboro's goal kicks, most of those times it's KP who ends up with the ball.
Yeah. Which is not unusual. All these things, again, it's easy to face the ball and return it, and they have the skills to do that.
Santoro challenged by Mullen, steal by Pisani, back to Mullen. Okay, KP's picked it up a notch, folks. Yeah. Anderson on the far right, cross. Mullen, 3-point. Whoa, kicked away by Campbell. Haig tries to control it, but Pisani comes up with it. Third save of the half, 8th of the game for Campbell. Oh, she's pulled down.
She pulled her down.
Yeah, that goes against KP.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be a case of poking the bear here.
Yeah.
But
I just want to see if that's number 4, Pisani again, who did that. That would be the 3rd time she's intentionally taken down an opponent.
yes, it is.
It is number 4. Wow. She's too good a player to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that 3 times isn't a fluke.
Yeah.
And so Zoe sets to the bench, Johnson Kiff, after tying this game, and Jamie Davies comes back in. I almost called her Dawes for the first time today. 15:44 to go. Oh, nice work by 17, Lawrence. Nice work by Santoro defensively.
Right.
Against Thompson, the freshman.
Everything has moved up a notch for sure here.
Both teams playing at a faster, more amped up pace. Haig. Davies and Haig, I believe. Counterattack quickly. Pisani. Through ball, knocked down by Santoro. Cleared, KP ball. Folks, we have 15 minutes to go, plus extra time. Attleboro ball.
No. Maybe it wasn't.
The ball knows. We had a situation like that in the football game Friday night. We thought there was a missed call, and on the very next play, the team that benefited from that call fumbled, and we said, see, the ball knows.
Yeah. Free kick. 14 and a half to go.
Lawler lofts it up high. Back pass Pisani. Or to Pisani. Broken up by Rainey. Back to Pisani. Rainey again clears it. Dunley aggressively goes after that ball, but KP keeps it in. And then Santoro again clears. Lawler showing some hops, but it goes right to Davies. Nice step over move down the left wing. Eventually broken up by Lamoth Vaughn. There's Pisani, who controls the... Oh, a beautiful through ball broken up by Calderon. Oops. Ooh, that looked like almost a handball. Yes, it went off of the foot of Alves, off her hand, and now it's going to be a free kick, KP. And they're going to be about 30 yards out. Pisani, with now 19 goals, 9 assists on the year, will take this. Three-person wall, which I believe is the max allowed in this
No, they
COVID
just-
era. Oh, hard off the wall. That's going to follow up wide.
No. If you have three people, the other team can't join you.
Oh, okay.
It's strange. I'm not sure why.
So I think that was Stromfors on the defensive right side of that wall, and that shot went right off our ribs. And in the words of Tommy Boy Callahan, that's going to leave a mark.
Oh, no, come on.
Another quality scoring chance. Cleared. So I want to write that down in the 67th minute.
All right, good clear.
Wow. Whoops. There goes my program. Come back here. Boy, Attleboro clears it, but again, not for long. Here comes Thompson, broken up by Alves. KP gets it back already. 2-2. This would be an incredible accomplishment for the Bombardier. Whoops! Oh, but Stromfors is there, back to Campbell. Gets a lot of that one. Dunley knocks it down to Santoro, I believe.
Good job, Emily. Here we go.
Wow.
Good job up
Good
the right
combinations.
side. Yeah. Knocked in, but Davies was knocked down on a shoulder-to-shoulder collision earlier. Scooped up by the goaltender, Lauren Casper. Just heard one of, Duran is in. And again, when Duran comes in, off the bench, a burst of energy and speed for the Bombardiers. Dunley. Left foot. Will it stay in? Kang is after it. And that's going to be a goal kick, I believe.
Yeah.
Steve Santos subbing a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first. So Duran comes out. Kang comes out. Casey Parker is in, and up top, senior Avery Vieira has an assist on the air. Avery's going to get a shot at the top of that offense. Plays hoops for the Bombardiers as well. Emily Dunley with a steal. Stromfors.
Oh, nice ball.
Whoa, look at that skip.
Yeah.
And Casper handles that. Did we mention it was Ella Stromfors' 17th birthday?
Hey. No, did you?
Yes. She's asked me before the game to mention her birthday as much as possible and leave her stupid brother out of it.
Well, he's already had his because he's older, right?
Yes, by 2 or 3 minutes, yes. Near steal by Pisani.
They just didn't do it right. I have two nephews who are twins but born across midnight.
Oh, really?
So they don't have the same birthday.
Wow. I have never heard that before.
I don't think it was easy on my sister.
Oh, good point. Rainey with a long throw. And again, on the restarts, when Attleboro has a free kick, a goal kick, or a throw-in, the defensive placement of KP has been almost flawless today. Dunley trying to spread the field.
Settle it down. Sender.
And I think that's Rebello on the far side. That big steal, though, by Emily Kang on the attempted clear by the KP goalie. And then a crossing pass to Joey Johnson-Kiff on the back of the net. Long through ball. Calderon is there. Boy, for Attleboro, if we had a nickel every time we... Oh, there's Davies. Davies punches it forward. Casper comes out, scoops it up before Parker can get there. And there's that quick counterattack by Lamoth Vaughn. And in about 3 seconds' time, suddenly KP has the numbers. Stromfors heads it away, but Pisani, reading the game so well, is there. Through ball, trying to hook up with Lawrence. Campbell. Pisani. Alves. And yes, that's definitely Rebello on the right wing for the Bombardiers. 8.5 minutes to go, Ned.
This is continuing to be quite exciting.
Boy, before the game, Coach Santos talking to the team, gathered around, and he was talking about if they could get a point out of this game, get a tie out of this game, that would be tremendous for their playoff hopes. Thompson, the freshman, pass just misconnects. A rare misdirected pass. Beskowski, look at that hustle. Keeps it in, though, and a throw-in. Nice job, Rainey. And that's a push in the back by 26, Allison South, who's a sophomore, is in.
Come on, Bean, you got one.
Approaching 7:40 to go. Santoro. The junior getting ready.
Nice
Wow.
kick. Nice ball.
Dunley fighting off Pisani. Two great players together. Davies trying to hook up with Vieira. Rebello keeping it alive on the far side. She had a game-winning goal earlier this season.
Whoa.
There's a grab defensively.
Good work, good work.
Attleboro throwing. Is that Dunley getting the break? And Gray coming in for the Bombardiers as the central midfielder. And I think that's number 6, Sarah Harper, the senior, in for KP. Hey, Ned.
Sir.
You were right. It's darker out there.
I gotta say, there's no problem if you're playing. I know from experience, but boy, it's hard to see across this field in this slight haze of a mist and.
You know, the students on the field. Oh, through ball. Davies going after it. Offside. But I know the players for both teams think their parents are old. Trust me, folks, if the parents are old, Ned and I, we're way wicked old. And the darkness and small numbers aren't helping us. Nice play by Alves, but it ends up on the foot of a KP player. I believe that was Lawrence. And KP inside 6 minutes. You know, they talk about program-defying victories for teams when they're trying to get over the hump or move up to the next class. This could be a program-defining tie. Oh! Hard legal contact. Rainey hops up. Good cross. Knocked away by Calderon. Good work by Beskowski.
Oh, good clear, good clear, good clear. Wow.
Vieira and Davies sprinting after it, but Lawler knocks it away. Ned, remember how quiet the stands were about 30 minutes into the first half?
Except for an occasional complaint about a lack of a call, and now.
Gray with the steal. Oh, but Pisani, a beautiful play. There's Santoro spreading the field on the right, trying to get there, Rebello. Cleared by KP. I believe that's Riley Wesley. I'm not sure.
Right. Pello getting down there made her put it out. Otherwise, she would have turned and put it way down.
Approaching 4.5 minutes to go. KP scored in the 30th and 38th minutes. Attleboro in the 60th on a free kick by Dunley that deflected off the wall and past the goaltender. And in the 62nd minute to tie it, Davies.
Oh.
That call's going against Jamie. Nice defensive work. That's number 19, Rihanna Mason, just a freshman. And that's far from the first time we've said nice defensive work by Rihanna Mason. Again, 4 freshmen normally start for Coach Pichel's KP team. Just 3 were in that starting lineup today, but all 4 have played well. I'd give you the names, but we got to get back to calling the game.
This game is running so differently.
Yes.
20 minutes or so.
You know, Avery Vieira with the ball. Davies, high bouncing ball.
Nobody can get a foot on it until it settles down.
Einstein, whoops. That's going to, Yeah, that's going to go against Al's.
right.
Einstein used to talk about before anything can be accomplished, it must first be imagined.
They just set it to 5 minutes, so who knows what
Well,
the
it's
time is.
super secret mystery time. Santoro knocks it out. It'll be a throw-in. But Einstein talked about before you could accomplish something, step one is imagining it.
Right.
And in the first half, I don't think the Attleboro girls could imagine that they could defeat or tie KP. This second half, they've imagined it. Now they're doing it. Another clear by Alves. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Oh yeah, no. You as I say, there are teams that win. I think especially in soccer,
Yeah.
of the professional level, because people don't believe they can beat them.
Yeah.
And they, I have a strong argument that was Man U's part of their success for so many years in the English Premier League, that teams didn't believe they could beat them.
Davies from behind to Santoro
It's a
to
race.
Gray.
It's a race.
Avery Vieira showing foot speed, but getting there
Right.
first was the freshman again, Rihanna Mason. In the first half, it was Lawler's name I was sick of saying. Now it's Mason's. And I think there goes Lawler. Oh, look at that speed.
Yeah.
Wow. Down the left wing, I think that's the senior Harper. Cross. Oh, and she's
Goal kick.
okay.
Yeah.
So only the officials on the field know how much time is left, and Vieira
I think in the order of a couple of minutes, but we don't really know.
Vieira comes off and Dunley comes on. Good to have the junior captain back. So up top, it's Casey Parker and Jamie Davies. There's Emily Kang on the far side. Looks like a 3-forward approach now for the Bombardiers with Kang, Davies, and Parker. Oh, what a pass by Pisani. Coming out, saved by Campbell right before Heidi Lawrence could get there. And I know that didn't lead to a goal for KP, but what a tremendous pass by Pisani, number 4 in the white. Casey, a great. Davies, it slides past the goaltender, but bailed out by Lawler. And we hope Davies is okay. That's the second time Casper's been bailed out by our back line.
Let's say very fast move by Attleboro to get it back in play.
Calderon controls the ball. No, it's almost like Attleboro.
They're trying to win.
Yes.
They're not trying to tie.
Yes.
They're not slowing it down now.
But it looks like the first 40, 45, maybe 50 minutes of the game, we think we can play with KP. Now it looks like, hey, guess what? We can play with KP. Which is good news going forward. No matter. Oh, a clear by Calderon right off the noggin of Harper. Now, if I was playing and the ball hit me in the head like that, it would probably warp the ball and then have to replace
maybe what
it.
they're checking, you know.
Good point.
Now,
I hope she's okay.
so he's saying
And
the
she.
coach decided she was okay. She goes, I don't know why.
No, Thompson came back on, I think.
I don't know why it's their ball.
That's what Steve Santos is saying.
Yeah.
Attleboro had possession of the ball when the whistle was blown.
Yeah.
And the other official coming over. In the 14th minute, assisted by Biskowski, we think, Heidi Lawrence found the back of the net. A great steal, quick counter move by KP for the goal. In the 30th minute, off a corner kick, a beautiful high-arcing corner by freshman Rihanna Mason, who I'm starting to think can play this little game of soccer.
Right.
And a beautiful half-volley finish by Pisani made it 2-0 KP. And
Giving it to Attleboro.
Yep, Attleboro's ball. And if you talk to Peter Gobus at halftime of this game, it was 2-0 KP. And what was his comment? This could be 4, 5, 6-0.
Right.
But Alexis Campbell did an outstanding job in goal. Unofficially, we had 5 quality scoring chances down for KP in the first half. By the 55th minute of this game, Attleboro had upped their game.
Right.
It was far more competitive. They scored in the 60th minute off a free kick by Dunley. And just 2 minutes later, a great steal by Kang off an attempted goaltender clear. She got it to Zoe Johnson-Kiff, who found the back of the net for her 5th goal of the year. We're tied at 2.
And we have no idea how much time is left.
We know it's not much.
Right. It can't be much, but
Throw in for the Bombardiers. Headed by Kang, I believe. Lawler there defensively uses her body well. This would be a goal kick. That's the game. And it's 2-2. And you know, my brother John used to say, Ned, there's a winner and a loser whenever there's a tie. And KP has a 2-2 tie and looks heartbroken. Attleboro with a 2-2 tie looks like the victory of the year for them.
Well, they suddenly stepped up their game. Maybe on the lucky first goal, you know.
Yep.
It wasn't pure luck by any means. But all of a sudden they got a goal and things changed. They suddenly realized we can do this. We can do this.
Wow. So KP came into this game just 2 points off the lead. They'll gain 1 point today. They have 23 points on the season. Franklin up top with 24 points in the Kelly Rex division. And Franklin's playing Mansfield and today, and KP will be their final game of the season. So if Franklin wins today, KP will not be able to catch them. Attleboro moves to 7 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie in the division. 8 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie overall. And Ned, it's the happiest. We've seen the girls in blue win this year. We've seen the Blues this year. But after this tie, that's the happiest we've seen the young ladies.
And they deserve it because they came back from playing a defensive game to not lose, perhaps, to all of a sudden, maybe we could even win this.
And I know they started in that 3-2-3-2, which helped them defensively, but they had trouble transitioning to offense. I can't wait to talk to Coach Steve Santos and see if they stuck with that 3-2-3-2 or made any adjustments. Want to wish the best of luck going forward to the King Philip Warriors, coached by Gary Pichel. And if you don't like Gary, give up. You don't like people. Yeah. I wish them well going forward. Congratulations to Steve Santos and the Bombardier girls as they're close. Not there yet, but close to clinching their first playoff run in more than a decade.
Yeah, with this new weird system, we don't know, but it looks very promising.
Yep.
And we will see them again on Wednesday.
We will. Senior night, 6 o'clock on Wednesday, I believe. I'm Paul Healy. He's Ned Rich. Dave Angel is our cameraman. Peter Bray ran our graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. One more time, Attleboro 2, King Philip 2 on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.